Yeah, it's Monday night football. Dun, 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 dun. Yum, 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 yum. Boom, 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 dum, dum, dum. Bow, 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 bow. Dun, 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 dun. It's the New Orleans Saints at the Kansas City, not just the Kansas City Chiefs, but the defending Super Bowl champion, the back-to-back defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Man, man, man. What's going on, everybody? I am EJ 504. Ever 504, aka my dad, is in the background. He's doing a little truck driving right now. Sorry, we were a little late. I'm just coming out the gym. Usually on a Monday night, I be tired from work. And then sometimes when I have the chance, I go ahead and hit the gym and everything. I'm coming out of that and everything. But I'm here right now, y'all. I'm here right now. I was a little late. Y'all can get on my head for it. But we here, y'all. We getting ready for Monday night football, y'all. The New Orleans Saints are playing football once again. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is a big game. Big, big game. A lot of people, from what I've heard, do not believe that the New Orleans Saints can go into Kansas City tonight and get them a win, man. I look, it's understandable. You know, there's been a lot of talk out there about injuries. There's been a lot of talk about, this is Patrick Mahomes. This is a different venue. Even though the Saints have been doing pretty well on the road, this is a different venue. This is the defending champions. Chris Jones over there on the defensive line over there for the Kansas City Chiefs. So a lot to chatter about. As far as the fans are concerned, and everybody out there, not just the fans. National media. Of course, the national media ain't gonna believe, which is good. I'm glad. After that two win start, everybody was on the Saints nuts, and everybody was like, "Who that this and who that?" The Saints' best offense in the league, man, and all these other things. And then now you can see how quickly they turn on you real fastly. After you don't win. It's all about who's the hottest in the league, who's making the noise in this league. And right now, the Kansas City Chiefs, despite playing their worst football right now, they're 4-0. So a lot of people are, still talking about the Chief dynasty. It's the way over there, man. It's kind of like the Patriot way. When they went on their dynasty, they carry themselves a certain type of way, and they just know how to win football games. It doesn't have to be the prettiest thing in the world, but they find ways to win football games. That's why they're 4-0 and they're undefeated right now. Um, and in a prime position right now to, once again, go back to another Super Bowl. But enough about the Chiefs, man. Look, I'm a kind of start this one off, and good to see you, Nas, in the background, man, as well. I kind of want to start this one off like I always do with the injury report, y'all. I know that was a big thing that everybody was talking about going into this week.
Tell them to make sure that they got their wings in their bear.
This man. But from what I'm hearing right
Way
now,
down in Mississippi, all the way at the top of the part of Mississippi right now. But I'm telling you, these Saints, I just don't like these fair weather fans. I
Lordy,
can't
Lordy.
stand them. Well, you know what I'm saying? EJ, we can't stand feather weather fans. These fans are
Uh,
here. They jump on your nutsack one day and they jump off the next week and they don't know what they want to be. They don't. I'm tired of these Saints fans. I don't think they Saints fans. I don't really think all of them are really Saints fans. I think they're gonna be hollering who that. I told you so. I told you so. Let us win this football game, and we're gonna see a lot of people that's gonna pop up out of nowhere acting as though they all knew so that we're gonna win this game. I looked at EJ, and I'm gonna let you have it, and I just want people to understand that you look at the Bengals, right? The Bengals are a one in football team, and anybody would tell you that the Cincinnati Bengals still have a chance as long as they got Joe Burrow as their quarterback. Joe Burrow threw 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, and yet they still 1-4. So the NFL, these type of games, there are a lot of teams that are shocked. Who would ever thought the Commandos would be playing as well as the Commandos are playing with Jaden Daniel being a rookie? There's a lot of surprise teams that are going. There's some surprise teams that's not going to be with these same good records at the end of the season. They're just surprising us in the beginning of the season. So do not get caught on these first couple of years. I mean, these games like the Minnesota Vikings, winning the game with their quarterback throwing no touchdowns, and they defense scored off of 2 interceptions off of Aaron Rodgers. So don't get too caught up in this stuff. The 49ers. Who do you think the 49ers, EJ? The 49ers got a 2-3 record. A 2-3 record,
It's
which we
very
all
true.
thought they're supposed to be the cream of the NFL. So what I'm trying to tell people, how far are the Saints behind these NFC teams? Not far at all. You win this ball game, you beat Tampa Bay next week. We're talking about a team. The Dallas Cowboys has a 3-2 record after getting stumped by the Saints. They're now 3-2. You think they'll give a damn about that second game? So let's go. You go ahead. I'm gonna mute the mic.
Well, you made a bunch of great points there, 504. We're going to get to that in depth in a minute. Like I said, I want to kind of start with this injury report real quickly. The Saints signed offensive lineman Kyle Hergel to the active roster. They placed Shane Lemieux on injured reserve, and they elevated Jonathan Abram and Isaiah Stallberg to the active roster from the practice squad. Also, as well,
Oh, left that Jonathan Abram. They should have never cut him in the first place. But go ahead.
Kendre Miller is ruled out for this game. He is not ready to play. It's nothing injury related. He's just not ready. Then the Saints are not ready to let him play. Also, too, A.T. Perry, who got cut earlier this week. I know a lot of Saints fans is going crazy about this. A.T. Perry got cut earlier in the week. And the Saints were waiting to see if he was going to clear waivers, to see if anybody was going to claim him. He was not claimed by anyone in the NFL, so expect A.T. Perry to return to the New Orleans Saints on this roster. Also, as well,
On the practice squad.
Lucas Patrick is on the field warming up, so he's a game time decision. He may be playing today. He may not be playing today. So that's all I got so far as injury report news. Hang on. One more thing I do kind of want to point out too. These are the people that we know are out of the game as well. Willie Gay, he has a hand injury. He is out. Taysom Hill, rib injury. He is out. Cesar Ruiz, knee injury. He is out. Peyton Turner, knee injury, is out. And of course, I named Shane Lemieux. He's on injury reserve. Blake Groupie, he is good to go. Demario Davis is back and good to go. Talise Fuaga is good to go. Alvin Kamara is good to go. Jawan Johnson is good to go. Brian Brzee is good to go. Chris Olave is good to go. And Cedric Wilson is good to go. Pete Werner is another person as well that will be out tonight after I do not know, because Friday is supposed to be your walkthrough, but somehow, some way he pulled his damn hamstring in practice, so he is out. He is out for the game. So, y'all, I'm gonna just tell y'all right now.
Do Anthony RG play tonight, EJ? I think it's time to see Anthony RG or DeMarco Jackson. These are two guys I've been waiting to see. DeMarco Jackson was a draft pick. I thought the kid was going to be an outstanding. This might be a great opportunity for him.
Anthony
RG, man. RG, bro. This dude from Vanderbilt. Shout out to Vanderbilt for beating the Alabama Crimson Tide. Shout out to Vandy, man. Vandy.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you named those two, but I ain't gonna lie to you, that there's no one else other than the two. They gotta step up. The Saints are that thin at linebacker right now.
They got Jalen Ford.
They got
I
Jalen
love it.
Ford,
I
the,
love
the
it. I
rookie.
want to
Don't
see my
forget
depth,
Jalen
man.
Ford
But Ford
and
is on
Isaiah
Oh,
that.
Ford
Stallberg.
too. We got Ford on that. Oh yeah, I
Ford is
forgot about.
still Ford is still on that practice squad, y'all. He's not. They
Did
have
he get
not.
elevated? Did he get elevated?
They have not elevated him. They don't trust him in the game yet. So
Mm.
it's up to those two
Bruh,
And,
right
why
now.
we
and,
keep
and I agree. I agree
why
with them.
why
I
draft
agree. I
why
agree
draft
with
a
them
player if you're not gonna play him? You know what I'm saying?
because
Why
because
draft him?
because he's not ready, Larry. You can't just throw people out there because you think this is the NFL, bro. And what about Dennis? I question him offense. I can't question him as a defensive minded person. The DeMarco Jackson work. You know how long it took DeMarco Jackson this long to it is Jackson's opportunity now. I think it is Anthony Orangey because these guys did sit and wait. They got a chance to sit behind Demario Davis in them. And Ford ain't ready yet, man. Sometimes some players are not ready. You can't tell me we know more than Dennis Allen, my brother, because we up here speaking
Well,
podcasts.
I mean, look, I understand what Larry coming from on that. I would like to see him, be activated at the least, but
Yeah, but EJ, he was not. That's not a second round pick. I mean, what is he? What was
he
he
was like
after
he was
Jalen Ford?
fifth round, fourth or fifth round.
Fifth round. I mean,
Fourth
we can't act
fourth
like this.
round. He was a fourth
Larry,
round pick.
Larry, we can't act like
Hold
this is
on,
a high draft
hold on.
pick, and he just
E,
needs to be
E,
thrown out there.
listen. A football player is a football player. A football player gonna play. You feel what I'm saying? Either you can play or you can't.
That's true.
But my thing is the development. We're not really seeing too much development because, like, me and Dank had a
Well,
little
that's where you
conversation
wrong. We
about
just
our
brought up
wide
DeMarco
receivers.
Jackson.
Yeah.
We just brought up DeMarco Jackson. The fact that he developed for 2 years in the system.
Well,
I
I
mean,
ain't
two
gonna
years he
look.
sat.
Did you watch? Did you
I'm
watch him
not
last
really.
week?
I'm
Did you
not
watch
really
him
gonna.
last week?
Well, I seen several, and I didn't
That's
think the
that's
linebackers played
that's what
horrible yesterday
exactly I
last
was
week.
about to
DeMarco went
say.
off. DeMarco
That's
No,
went off.
no. The Marco was lost out there.
yeah.
Ooh.
Look.
Look,
Demarco
look,
played.
look at that running play.
Look.
So if
Look at that running play.
DeMarco look lost, what you think Ford gonna look like? Go ahead, man.
Say, bruh. Say, bruh.
Look.
That's why I say it. But that's why I say either you can play or you can't. The only way we gonna know that, gotta throw him in the fire.
Yeah. But
The only
that's
way.
right now we have no choice but to play inexperienced, players right now. With losing Pete Werner and Willie Gay like that, that's your guys right there. That's your guys along with Demario, and you don't expect them to go down, especially Pete Werner right now. It's still like it still hurts me to this day to figure out the Saints players find ways to stay in the damn injury room. Like they do, I don't understand it for the life of me. And we keep blaming the damn the medical staff and everything. We done fired them. We done done that before.
It's the players.
And these players
It's the
keep
players.
finding ways to
Thank
get their
y'all.
ass back
Thank
in
you,
the injury
Larry.
room.
Thank you, Larry and Nas. I'm so glad that guys like you on the panel not giving players excuses on how to take care of their own body. I think that's my problem with a lot of the players that we give too much as we talk in the media, we talk on podcasting, and all we do is to say it's the organization, and the organization has tried changed doctors. Have when the organization don't go home with these guys. They
Yeah,
don't go home with these guys.
yeah,
One of the rules in the NFL is the best ability is availability. Next man up.
right.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
we had the same discussion last week about soft tissue injuries, and we
Yes,
specifically
yes,
got on hamstrings. And the thing about a hamstring, if you're not stretching and doing what you're supposed to do before you get out there and try to go run and do something, that hamstring gonna pull. It's
that's
gonna
right.
get your attention.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I'm glad. I'm glad you remember that, man, because we sure was talking about that on this podcast about these players and soft tissue issues this year, and like this is the same old thing that these players keep going through, man. Like I as a Saints fan, it's just at this
Well,
point
EJ,
you
that's what
expect it.
Kendra Miller disappoints me on. Is the fact, and now he got the nerves to get mad with the fans on his Instagram, talking about he gonna show these MFs that who he is. No, you don't talk back to your fans, Kendra. You just prove you don't got to prove nothing to anybody but yourself. You
Yeah.
gotta stop worrying about what the fans think.
Well, look, I mean, he deserved all the backlash he's getting. Like we took a chance on this kid, and we could have got Tajay Spears, y'all. We could have got Tajay Spears, but
Oh,
Yep.
don't let
Year
me forget.
two.
Oh
Year
man,
we
two. There's
we
no
took
excuses
a
for your
chance.
kid.
that
You
hurt
had
my
no
heart, man. I
excuses.
still, man.
That man
I'm just
said
thinking
I
he
about
was
it.
coming after
still,
Alvin Kamara's spot,
I'm
and look
just
what's
being
going on
honest.
right now in year two.
We took a
I'm
Out
chance.
still
Kendrick
mad at
cannot
that.
stay healthy. He's good when he on the
I mean,
field.
he has the kid. I can see why they like him because I watched him at TCU. He has the ability, but Kendrick. Let me tell you something about Spears. Spears would have brought you that Darren Sproles. He would have brought you something that unmatched. You wouldn't have been, man. We could have had that kid back there with Alvin. It would have been outstanding, man.
Mm-hmm.
It really hurt. And then the kid wanted to play for New Orleans. The fact that he's
Yeah,
from Louisiana, it's
yeah,
just
Yep.
sad, bro. I mean, that's something that I don't like about New Orleans is
yeah.
that kids who want to play for their home brothers, LSU players or Tulane players, we're not doing a good job at going in house, getting
That's right.
our players that's here.
That's
That's
right.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the if I had to have the biggest criticism, and that started with Sean Payton, y'all,
And look,
and Dennis Allen, shame on you too.
I hate to bring this up, y'all, but look at LSU players this season, man. If y'all ain't watching the league right now and
man,
what
they
LSU
dominate.
players are doing, they
They
are taking
dominate.
over the league,
You
man.
want to know
LSU
what's
and
going on?
Tulane, EJ,
Garrett
LSU and
Nussmeyer.
Tulane, Tulane
Garrett
also,
Nussmeyer for LSU.
I mean, man,
Don't sleep on Tulane players because
I'm not,
every
I'm not,
last
I'm
one of
not,
Tulane
All
players are
right.
playing.
I'm not sleeping on Tulane players, but I just gotta give props where props are due, man. I'm telling you, like where we talk about Jaden Daniels, Joe Burrow, we talking about Jamar Chase, we talking about Justin Jefferson. The names, the list goes on, man. A lot
Neighbors,
of these
neighbors,
guys,
neighbors. You didn't bring up
these
neighbors.
Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas, all these boys are killing it, and these are homegrown boys. You know, I ain't talking
HB.
about Joe Burrow
HB, he
yet,
killing it
but
too.
but
He been on a production streak.
yeah, yeah, man. But look, I kind of got sidetracked and everything, y'all. But like I said, going into this game, you know, we're missing a lot of key players and everything, and we can make the excuses all we want in this football game. But at this point, the point of me bringing up these injuries is like, as
Kansas
Saints
City
fans,
got
we should be
injuries.
used
I'm
to this
not making
by now.
excuses.
We should be used to this stuff by now. It's all about next man up. Who gonna handle their business when it comes down to it? And the great thing is, the Mario Davis, your leader on defense, is back in there. And look,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, the Saints look good without the Mario last week against the Falcons. So to have him back is a huge plus. It's a huge plus, man. It's a calming presence in that defensive room, man, to just calm everybody down. And there's another thing I do want to
Yeah,
talk about
EJ,
with
you
y'all.
cannot coach leadership, EJ. EJ,
Yes,
he brings something to the team more than just his play on the field. He's a
Leadership
leader.
and energy. Instant
yes,
energy.
yes. And when
He
you
bring
have
knowledge.
when you have
Knowledge too.
somebody like Patrick Mahomes, who we can call right now as one of the greats in the league, man, we can say that right now about him. When you're going
Mhm.
against a top tier quarterback like that, you need your top defensive guy out there over there going against him, playing mind games with him. That's what Demario Davis is going to be out there doing. He is going to play mind games with Patrick Mahomes and trying to stop his offense today. And that's huge. That's huge. I'm glad Demario Davis is back. That is going to be a big thing because Patrick Mahomes, believe it or not, y'all, I'm going to just tell y'all right now, yeah, Chiefs are 4-0, and they finding ways to win football games, but it is not looking pretty right now in Kansas City, y'all. I'm just telling y'all, this is not the most productive Kansas City team offense that I've seen over the years, man. And they just lost their
Yeah,
top guy, Rasheed Rice.
EJ, that's what a lot of fans going to sit there. Oh, that's Kansas City, and they think that Kansas City is stacked this year. Their wide receivers are they Rasheed Rice. They some of them so much. They are going through so many
Isaiah
injuries,
Pacheco's out for
and they're
6 to 8 games.
they if the Saints. That's why I said this is an even match. I am not making an excuse. They have some of the best players that they have out. I am not going to get up. I don't care what the Saints don't have on the field. We should beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't want to hear any excuses by Saints fans. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. No, if we're competing
I
against this
think
football
we
team,
lost
I expect Derek Carter and these guys to get that
but
offense together and win this
he's
game.
correct and everything. It's like an even matchup out there. Like uh, expecting to watch this game and think that this is going to be a blowout and the Saints don't stand a chance in this football game. Why are you a Saints fan? Why are you watching this? Why are you sitting there here right now? Why are you in my podcast right now? That's what I'm asking you. That's my challenge
That's
to
already
a
it's
lot of these
already
Saints fans
predicted for us
watching.
to be a close game with them anyway.
You know, so
Well, EJ, we're
there's
not
a
gonna
big
get we're not gonna get a
possibility.
lot of people in our podcast until they start winning. That's when you're gonna start seeing the bandwagon. Or when we lose at the pregame, I mean at the post game. Always the post games, and always when we winning, we'll get people. But when they losing, you're gonna start seeing who the real Saints fans are. And Larry, now you see why I criticize a lot of Saints fans. Now you see why I be going so hard. It's not because I'll never be talking about you guys. I be talking about these fake ass Saints fans. That's who I'm after.
Well, y'all, there's another huge topic to talk about. I don't know if y'all knew already, but Devontae, this is something that is actually very real and actually something that's going on from what I'm hearing, from what my sources is telling me. And everybody has their sources, and believe me, if you want to or do not believe me, the choice is yours. But from what my sources are telling me about the Devontae Adams situation is Devontae Adams is eyeing only two teams. He is eyeing the New York Jets for obvious reasons. He wants to go ahead and air again. Also,
He went out.
Yeah, I guess
a lot of people in
EJ,
here
your
don't want to hear
reception,
that.
son, your reception. I don't know what's going on, but you keep going out. Go
maybe
sit
maybe
there.
maybe it's Taylor Swift trying to interrupt, trying to get some voodoo or something.
Go sit near the house, man. Go near the house.
But now what EJ was really trying to say is well, first off, how y'all doing this evening? Who that to
Who
y'all?
good? Who that, man?
Who's that?
What EJ was really trying to say is there were two teams out there that that Devontae Adams is eyeing on, and that's either the New York
Is that
Jets.
Jared speaking? Is that Jared?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, go ahead, Jared.
Yeah, that's me. Now, it's either the Jets or the Saints because reason why because Devontae Adams played with both Aaron Rodgers and Derek Carr. Now, if he chooses to come over to New Orleans, hey, welcome aboard. If he go to New York, I ain't mad about that.
I think it would be best for him to come to New Orleans, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, the reason why, because if you got to look at it, if I was looking at it on the standpoint of competition, I would think it'd be best for the better chance for him to get a Super Bowl would be with New Orleans. It would not be with the Jets. The Jets play too many of them AFC teams. It's too stacked. He would have a better chance in the NFC South. I just think that him,
Yeah.
Chris Olave. Think about this. Chris Olave, himself, and Shaheed would be one of the best stream wide receivers in the NFL. And that you wouldn't be able to double team them two guys. It'll be outstanding. I think that too would be such a threat when it comes down against other opponents. They would have to. They would really. The Saints would put everybody on notice. I really believe that. This second time when he went to Oakland, Oakland was not as talented as New Orleans. They didn't have a defense like New Orleans. He went there for Carr, but Carr didn't have no defense over there in Oakland. He got a defense in New Orleans. And I'm telling you, that would be the biggest thing. If he came to New Orleans, that would be the tipping point for the Saints. That's just my opinion. I really think that would be big for us, Jerry.
Hey, I agree with you.
Yeah, this would be big for New Orleans to grab a veteran. I think we need another wide receiver. I think we really do.
I agree with you. I
think that's a need. I think that's a need. If you look at the Saints wide receivers, they're very young after the first two guys. They're not really. And I mean, look at the guy we had, Wilson. Wilson ain't really Wilson, we can cut him
Cedric
today.
Wilson,
We might as well
Cedric
cut him today.
Wilson, Mason Tipton,
Yeah.
and
I don't see him even
That's what they need to
contributing.
feed right there. That's what Carr need to feed right there. What Nate just said. Mason Tipton. He need to feed that dude.
Yeah, Tipton is dangerous.
That dude is
that
fast.
kid
That
is
dude is
dangerous.
fast. Yes.
See, bruh.
If you feed Derek Carr, I mean, if Derek Carr feed Mason Tipton just like you do Olave and Shaheed, he gonna be all right. All you gotta do is just feed him. That's all you gotta do. Just pass it to him.
We got an issue though.
What's that?
See, the issue is all our receivers are small. If you can get a hand on Tempton, you could jam him up. That's why we need the big bodies. Bob Means been filling in and doing a good job. See, that's the player everybody ignoring. Bob Means.
I agree.
Why am I getting
oh
feedback?
yeah, Bud Means. I forgot about him.
We haven't
Yeah,
seen
that
Bob
wide
Means
receiver
get the
Pittsburgh.
ball. Though. We got to get him the ball. That's another thing.
I seen him make 2 catches.
Kubiak is
I
not
seen him make
getting
2
these young
catches.
people the ball.
Yeah.
But, and that's the issue I'm about to see. It comes down to scheming. It comes down to scheming. We're not scheming for these players to actually do that.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I need to see Buck Means hit the field. We need a
Mhm.
physical wide receiver.
He's a
been
big
on the
body.
field.
We got too much.
How tall is he?
About 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
He's 6'2", 6'3".
He's been on the field, though,
He's
and
6'3".
he done actually made a couple of catches.
Mason,
He had a
gonna be
growth
all
spurt.
right.
He done actually made a couple of catches. He done made a couple of nice catches.
Yeah.
He may exactly be the reason why A.T. Perry is in a predicament he in. He just may actually be the reason why.
Bud Means been making noise quietly in practice. That's why we ain't been hearing about Bud Means. I'm wondering where Bud Means is.
But check it out. Part 2 of that issue is the offensive line.
Oh,
They're not confident enough to have Carr dropping back behind that line and possibly get his head took off back there.
So they've been using tight ends, extra tight ends. That's why
Exactly.
the tight ends haven't been getting the ball as we think that tight ends should be getting the ball. Because they've been using them as extra blockers.
Every senior. Let me speak on this right here. Now, y'all know, we already know we playing Kansas City tonight. The only way that we have to beat this Kansas City team, not only beat Kansas City, but you got to beat them referees too, because you already know they're gonna be on our asses all night. You already know.
oh my God!
You already
Everybody has seen this.
That's the only way we're gonna have to escape out of Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City tonight. Is not only beat the Chiefs, but you got to beat them referees because they know we already know what's coming from them. That's the only way.
I'm gonna say this, Jared. I agree with you, but I'm gonna add this with it. The Saints have to learn how to not beat themselves. They have to learn to stop beating themselves.
I was getting ready to say that, DJ. I was getting ready to say that. Don't do any foolish mistakes out there. Don't do it.
Yes, the Saints should be 4-0 right now. They should be a 4-0 football team.
Yeah,
if they did not make mistakes in these past 2 football games, I'm telling y'all, this would be an undefeated football team. They have to learn to stop putting themselves in bad positions, man. They got to do it.
That's what they need to do.
And that's Dennis Allen. Dennis Allen got to be a better coach. He got to be a better coach. I'm sorry.
Yes.
One matchup I don't want to see tonight is Paulson Adebo on Xavier Worthy. That's a disaster.
Oh,
that's a major disaster.
If he burn him, he gonna grab him. There go a flag.
That's true.
You gonna have to grab. I don't want to see that. I'd rather see Alontae Taylor locked on him.
Larry, let me tell you something. I come from the era of watching Jason David. I come from the era of watching Troy Cook. I don't mind that a quarterback will grab you, and I would rather than get burned. I don't have no problem with Paulson Adebo grabbing people. I'd rather him grab rather than just get straight up burned. That's something that we got to stop knocking players for doing.
That's how we lost last week. We lost last week.
listen, my brother.
That's how
When
we
you're a
lost. I
quarterback,
understand what you're saying, but we
you're on
lost
the
last.
island.
We
You're
lost
not gonna
last week.
stop every goddamn man, bro.
But I see what Larry's saying is in the key situations you can't be grabby
Well,
like that. You gotta.
he should not be checking as if he should. It should be
Exactly.
Lattimore. It should
Exactly.
be Lattimore and Lattimore only. Lattimore should be
Let,
trailing this guy.
Lattimore and
let,
Alante, they
no,
got speed.
Alante,
Alante, he can
Alante
match
is our
him.
fastest DB.
Yeah.
Alante, he can't match him, but he can stay close. He can stay close because Xavier Word is damn near the fastest person in the league.
Literally.
So,
You got a
so
fast receiver, so you put a fast DB on him the whole
and a
game.
safety, keep a safety over his head. But then you're going against Patrick Mahomes. We got to see how it all play out.
I want to.
Larry, the Kansas City Chiefs have not been throwing that ball looking all like whirlwinds. Their offense have not been looking like some
Hey, look.
Superman, and he been sitting back
Hey,
there
hang
buying
on
anymore.
now. Hey,
No,
hey,
let's not
Dad. Hang on
act
now.
like Kansas City been blowing the damn smoke
Hang
with us.
on. Now, look, in the same breath of me starting this podcast and saying that they have not been looking good, they can come right out now tonight on Monday Night Football and put belt to ass and start throwing down the damn field on us. That is possible.
Come
Okay,
on now.
we can't
That is
just sit
Patrick
here.
Mahomes you're
I don't
dealing
have no
with.
And
disagreement with that,
Yeah.
EJ.
Clutch.
The whole
He
they,
point
is
they
is,
gon'
clutch.
Let me.
they,
prove me. Hold up. Prove me, EJ, because I'm gonna tell you like this: the Saints, like you said, could very much well be 4-0, but the New Orleans Saints have not on defense. Go look at the Saints defense. The most we gave up was about with that 26 points, the field goal to beat us. The Saints have not, and to be honest with you, in that game, the one touchdown was given up by an interception. The Saints defense have not been yielding a lot of scores to a lot of teams. I mean, let's not disrespect our
That's
defense
fine.
neither.
I
Let's
agree
not
with you.
disrespect the Saints defense.
I agree
Hey,
with you on that, but that's not a disrespect to Kansas City offense either. Just because they started slow does not mean that they would not go over the top of our defense like that. I'm just telling you who. Let me remind you who we're playing today.
yeah.
Okay.
Patrick freaking
Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Hey,
Patrick Mahomes,
let me speak on this right here. The
top
only
quarterback
way,
in the league.
listen, look, that's what I'm saying. If you put pressure on Patrick Mahomes, that Saint front line defense, if you put pressure on Patrick Mahomes, because we all know what he can do, but if you put pressure on this guy, I see the Saints have a better shot at
But,
winning.
I
but
was
that,
just
That's
but
the
about to
Jerry,
only
say
way
that
you're gonna
too.
Jerry,
win.
Jerry,
Jerry,
If
now,
your
Jerry,
little
Jerry,
boy
Jerry,
beats
Jerry,
you
Time
Jerry,
out,
now
here,
that's
time
the
out,
Jerry,
problem.
time
Jerry,
out, time out,
Jerry,
Jerry,
time out.
Win
Jerry,
7
that's been the
Jerry,
games.
problem.
Jerry,
That's
Jerry,
it.
that's
That's
the
Jerry,
been the
problem,
problem.
Jerry.
Alante Taylor has
That's
not.
been the problem.
Listen, Alante Taylor started the season off with 4 sacks. We have not
Right.
seen the last 2 weeks. They have not been blitzing the dude as much. We got to use. We got to let Alante loose after Patrick Mahomes,
Exactly.
y'all.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But hang on, more
That's
than
all.
that, we can't just rely on damn Alante Taylor. Alante Taylor's a damn cornerback. Okay?
I agree with you.
Why the
We
hell is
playing.
Chase
why is
Young.
my
We
defensive
need
We're
Chase
line
Young
playing
to show
young.
up. We're
We're
why is my
playing young.
Chase Young.
defensive line
But why Young
not
is
getting
not
to the
stepping up?
quarterback?
Why? Because Granderson is stepping up. We need young big ass who we spending all that money for in one season. We need his big ass Young. We brought Young over here to get that pressure, and he's not doing it.
He's not getting the
We
He's
sacks.
get,
we
He getting the
need
he's
pressure.
getting
we
We
pressure.
need
need the
that
He's
sacks.
getting pressure, but he's not getting sacks.
we
The
need
sack.
the entire D
Granderson is the
line.
only one out there doing his job on his part.
Not Granderson not the only one. Breesy coming up the middle too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Breesy coming
And
up
That's
that
that's
middle.
facts.
So
That's a fact.
Grando ain't the only
That's a
one.
yeah,
fact.
Brazil and
Receiv's coming up the
Granderson.
middle.
Brazil and Granderson are the only two on the D line that's earning their money right now. Now Chase Young, he's getting the pressures, but he's not getting sacks.
Give
Cameron
us
Jordan
touch
is
too.
getting old. Everybody else needs to get pressure on his damn quarterback and get him down. Not I understand that, and look, Jerry, you made a good point about getting more
Mm-hmm.
sacks, but that's been the
Mm-hmm.
problem for the Saints this season. They
Well,
have
I ain't
not
gonna
been
lie,
getting
EJ.
sacks.
Somebody you did not bring up, EJ. We not playing him enough. It's Peyton Turner. We made fun of Peyton Turner. Like every time Peyton Turner in the game, he made plays. We need to get Peyton Turner. We need to let
He hurt.
Peyton Turner
He's
He
hurt
hurt.
though.
Turner looks
He's
Peyton
hurt.
Turner hurt.
he's
Hurt
playing though.
again.
He's playing this game. He's playing this
No,
game.
he's not. No, he's not. He's
He's
hurt.
So he's
out.
inactive.
He out.
You saw him
He
on
out.
the
He
inactive.
inactive. He got a
Oh, you
hamstring.
gotta
He
be
out.
kidding me.
He on a hamstring. He out. When I saw
No.
that, I was like, God damn, bro.
Wait.
Damn, every time this dude play good,
What you doing? Go ahead.
and what about the
Somebody,
other dude, EJ? What about the dude with the foreign name that with the big old dude with the foreign name that we got on the team?
Tano
Pastor
Passanio.
Paso,
Passanio
thank you.
still out.
Yeah, to know
injury
it.
reserve.
Yeah, to know
Injury
Patsy.
reserve. Injury reserve.
He's
He's been on
injured
injury reserve
reserve.
since preseason.
He's not even active
Well,
right
that
now.
goes to Foskey. If Foskey can't step up, we gotta cut it. Foskey,
Exactly.
that's another dude we drafted in the second
There you
round
go.
who ain't doing shit.
Frosty the Snowman.
I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. Foskey should have been cut. He should have been cut by now because for him to be drafted in the second round and he's not producing at all on this football team, that is bad. He should be at
Hold up.
least a
I gotta
special
speak up.
teams player.
I gotta speak up for him. See the way they trying to play Foskey is not the way they need to play him. They're doing him what they did Zach Bond. You gotta line Foskey up on the outside of that defensive end like he's an outside linebacker and let him rush. You can't put him down on 3 and 4 on 3 and 4 hands on two hands on one hand and blitz. He's not gonna get you from that. He gotta stand up and come.
Mm-hmm.
They're not using him right.
That's true.
Somebody driving need to mute their mic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're not using him right. Same thing with Zach Bowen. They tried to put him on the line and have him rush. That wasn't working. Philadelphia got him lined up as a linebacker. They said he coming. Isaiah Foskey is in that same mold. That's the problem. And Chase Young, he getting pressures, but pressures don't stop the play. It disrupt the play. It don't stop the play. The sack will stop the play. That's what we need from Chase Young. That's why I was saying in week 2. Where's
Well,
Chase
tonight
Young? Why are we
gotta
not
be
getting
a
these
night.
sacks?
Tonight, I want to see some new guys. We gonna have to rely on the bench. We're gonna see how deep this football team is. Because I'm a type of person, Jerry. I'm the type of person that this is called the football team, New Orleans Saints football team. It's not no individuals. So if you're gonna win a game like this, it has to be a whole collectively of other players. I like the fact that we got Jonathan Abram back on his football team because I didn't think he should have got cut in the first place. So I want to see some other guys, y'all, out here. Because Jordan Howden, really, to me, I just didn't think that Jonathan Abram should have been cut.
Didn't I tell you that? When me and you had that discussion about him, and I said I don't trust Howden. There was things I was seeing. He had mental lapses out there. Like it's like he lost at times.
Then they just put him on out at the roster or something. I think I saw something like that.
Now he'll hit you.
No,
He'll knock the daylights out you.
Abrams is active. He's active.
Okay.
Yeah, Abram
Right.
active. Abram active because of Honey Badger, because of the hamstring with Honey Badger. I don't trust that either. I don't trust him running around like that.
Well, Honey Badger gonna play today like he ain't got her. Watch, because he gonna play as hard as against his old team. I knew he was not missing this game for nothing in the world. Because even when you hurt, it's just something about playing your old team. Okay, so he gonna go out there. Honey Badger gonna go out there and do his thing. Don't be surprised he have an interception.
Surprisingly, I ain't hear that. I'm surprised Kalen ain't playing this game.
Don't be surprised that Honey Badger sealed the victory for the Saints tonight with an interception over Patrick Mahomes.
He wants to prove that he still can play some damn football right now.
And what better way to do it against his own former teammate of a quarterback? He knows
Patrick Mahomes. He knows what he likes to do. And I'm telling you like this, I just think that everybody's against the Saints. This is when the Saints normally play their best ball. They're on the road. Nobody's going to choose them. We play good on the road. I think this is going to be the game of the year for the Saints.
I agree.
The thing it is,
well, hang on, y'all. Let's not put all our chips in on this game. Let's not do that right now because it's still only week 5. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Because if we do
I'm
that,
not putting my whole chips. I think that the Saints on a 2-game losing streak, they want to prove that they're not just no jig. I think the Saints don't want to go on a 3-game losing streak, EJ. I know what you're saying. I think the Saints want to. I think Derek Cole got something to prove. He used y'all sleep on Derek Carr. Derek Carr want to be. He used to play in that division. He used to play against Kansas City. The last time he went into Kansas City, they beat Kansas City when he was with Oakland. That was when he put up that 4-touchdown game on the road, and he was throwing that. He threw a lone bomb to Devontae Adams, and they scored that bomb. I don't know if y'all remember. Go check it out. But last time he played there, he won. So I think he got a lot of.
And guess who the defensive coordinator is? Spagnuolo.
Yeah, it's the same guy that was that
with
he played
us.
When he had that big old game.
Remember, Spagnuolo knows our boy. He knows Carr's inside outs, weaknesses, and strengths.
Yeah, he knows him.
Mm-hmm.
He knows a lot of quarterbacks, but it all depends on our game plan and how we attack that defense.
Exactly. Personnel packages.
That's what it comes down to.
Kubiak has to call a damn game today.
Kubiak got to step up on this one because this is serious.
No, we got to contain Chris Jones. We did a damn good job against the Falcons last week for his protection, but this week, the Falcons don't have nobody on their line the caliber of Chris Jones. That's my biggest. If we can contain Chris Jones,
they do. Yeah, they do. They got that big your boy. I can't think of his name. This dude.
Judon is not on.
No, I'm not talking about no Judon, man. I'm talking about their defensive tackle, man. This dude is one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL. Y'all forget about this big man?
If you can't think of his name, then he ain't touching Chris Jones.
I just thought I'm not a Falcon fan, but I know this dude. I know the dude on. He's
Jarrett.
well known. Grady Jarrett.
Grady Jarrett.
He is not on the level of no damn Chris Jones.
Chris Jones. No, indeed.
Chris Jones, but he's not no garbage player, dude.
He not garbage, but Chris Jones is a game changer, just like Jalen Carter.
Nobody is Chris Jones in the NFL. Nobody is.
I put him right under Aaron Donald. I put Chris Jones right under Aaron Donald.
Chris Jones is a X-factor issue. He is a problem
right now.
He's the best right now.
Yeah, we shouldn't even be bringing up no Aaron Donald. I mean, he's gone. We got to bring up Chris Jones. Chris Jones is the best. That's
just for comparison, because Aaron Donald could take over, can wreck your whole O-line. He can wreck the whole team.
Chris Jones, even through double teams, he will wreck a game. He can still find a way to get a sack. I watched Chris Jones.
Right.
That boy rips a game in half. Once he gets torn, it's ball game.
I'm not intimidated with that, because if the Saints plays against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the big dude over there with Tampa Bay, that dude is like the second best D tackle in the league.
Vita Vea?
If you can't stay healthy. If the Saints can scheme and do a lot of them plays that Kubiak was running, where he don't have Carr don't hold the ball long. You just got to put plays where he don't have to hold the ball long.
We got to use a lot of screens and dump
that 8-step drop back stuff. That's going to get Carr sacked. That 8-step drop back stuff against Chris Jones, and Chris Jones knows Carr. He knows something.
No, I think the best way to attack a Chris Jones is you run right at him. You got to run right at him. You
run right at him, or you move the pocket.
Or you move Derek Carr out of the pocket. And I'm be real honest with y'all right now. We have to find a way to take the load off
Carr.
You cut out again.
We got to take the load off of Carr on this one, because this is a former division.
He's saying Alvin Kamara. He's about to say Alvin Kamara, because we got a lot of injuries at running back. I want to see them Mims. I don't know why Mims haven't gotten the ball other than just having the other ball. Jordan Mims is a guy I want to see run the ball along with
Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams. I think the Saints got a back in Jordan Mims that we haven't really looked at, and he's waiting for a good opportunity.
They just released a back this week. Who that was? I mean,
Jacoby Kadobi.
Yeah, they got him.
Kabodi.
Yeah.
They released Kabodi.
Jamal
Williams doing something in practice. Mims is doing something right in practice.
Jamal Williams has got to earn his contract.
Well,
Jamal looks like he He run with his eyes
Jordan
closed.
Mims, y'all. Jordan Mims is a guy I want to see run that ball.
I don't know, man. I think we got a little too hype with Jordan Mims in preseason. I don't think he's ready to go out there.
How you know that if he ain't got the ball? I mean, how do you know? How you know? If you
gotta put him out there.
Give the ball,
You gotta put him out there.
just to Alvin Kamara, and he just running, we ain't gonna know what nobody else can do.
That's true.
That's what you got Jamal Williams for. Jamal Williams is a bruiser.
I feel like we put him out there, and it just ain't gonna be no difference. That's why they pushing so hard to get Kendra Miller back.
But how do you know? We gonna have to see it tonight, because Alvin can't just get weighed down like that. EJ, we gonna have to see somebody else run the ball.
Well, they're giving it to Jamal. It's gonna be Jamal.
We can't run Alvin like that tonight. Tonight we gotta go throwback with Alvin. We gotta put Alvin out in space on them linebackers. We gotta have him running routes. We gotta have him running routes to disrupt.
This ain't gonna be a game where he get 100+. This ain't gonna be a game he get 100+.
No,
it's gonna be 50+.
Focus on running with Kamara.
I disagree with you. I disagree. This is a game Alvin can have 100 yards rushing today.
I got Alvin with 3 touchdowns in this game. 3 touchdowns.
I think Alvin can run that ball. We gonna have
1 receiving and 2 rushing touchdowns.
We gonna have to run the football. We cannot expect to beat Kansas City by sitting back and passing all day. No, indeed.
I think this is a redemption game for Rashid Shaheed.
Me too, y'all. Me too.
I think he gonna flash a couple of times in this game and remind people who he is.
I got him with 1 touchdown, Alvin with 3, and Chris Olave with 1.
Shaheed better not fumble no more balls.
Hey, we not about to do that to Shaheed. We ain't gonna do that to him.
I don't think he's gonna do that because that's not something that he does. Dropping balls and fumbling balls.
He's a human being.
I agree with you, Larry. I agree with that.
He's a human being.
I'm not worried about him.
We act like these players can't make mistakes no more.
Mm-hmm. Man,
no.
Rashid's good.
I'm gonna hold him accountable just like y'all want to hold Derek Carr. Fuck that.
Yeah, but I mean,
There's valid points. Shaheed is not a rookie no more. Shaheed knows better.
He made a mistake last week. You don't feel the play at the 5-yard line. No.
He gave up that touchdown. Yeah, we know. But come on now.
Players make mistakes. Players miss tackles. Players throw intercepts. It just happens.
But the Saints Nation don't forgive our quarterback when he do bonehead shit. Y'all want to you can't pick and choose.
You want to know who I'm looking at this game to really get involved? I'm looking at Olave to get involved.
It ain't even been the quarterback this year that's been our problem. The quarterback haven't been our problem.
Ole? We got somebody named Ole on the team?
Olave.
You know Nas like to call him Ole.
Nah, look, come on now. You call that man Olave.
We gotta get him, bro. If he's wide open, stop forcing Shaheed. Get Ole the ball.
Cut it out. You messed up his name before. You call that man Olave.
Hey, I want to shout out real quick. Hey y'all, I gotta shout out Keandra real quick, y'all, because I didn't think I was gonna see her face this week, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Where you at, girl?
She was over there. And she about to come back. She having connection issues, but y'all, I didn't think I was gonna see it. I didn't think I was gonna see her face after that damn Atlanta game, and she went into that damn Atlanta Dome and everything, bro. I didn't think I was gonna see it.
I was hoping Atlanta fans didn't jump her.
You want to know 3 people a few people I'm looking at this game who got a lot to prove this game? Carr, Honey Badger, and Foster.
Carr ain't got nothing to prove. Carr ain't been a problem.
I don't know. Carr's got to prove. I'm not saying that. Carr has got a chip on his shoulder to prove to Patrick Mahomes. Hey, bro, I'm gonna beat you this time. I beat you once.
He don't need to do that because when you start trying to outdo the other player instead of playing your game, that's when shit happens.
Don't make this about Carr and Patrick Mahomes. Carr can never be Patrick Mahomes. You got to just beat Derek Carr. Beat Derek Carr and play the game. Try to play with no turnovers. You can beat this team. Stop. You ain't got to be competing trying to outdo no Patrick Mahomes.
He just need to play a clean game.
Yeah, let's not try to go
Derek
band for
Carr,
band with
Derek
Patrick
Carr is 6-4
Mahomes.
on
It's
Monday
not
Night
about to
Football,
happen
y'all.
that way.
I know.
It's not about to happen that way. Going band for band.
He don't
Wait,
need
wait,
to
wait.
Patrick
Say
Mahomes
that.
like
he don't
that.
need to
Wait, say
outgun
that
him.
stat again. What is that stat? Derek Carr is what on Monday Night Football?
6-4.
Whoa, I never knew that.
He ain't played a lot of
All
Monday
right.
night games. It must have been horrible over there in Oakland. He ain't
Mhm.
played a lot of Monday night games.
And he is a maestro when it comes to Monday Night Football. He plays like I've seen his game. It's like he plays a different intensity.
The man won
He plays a
60% of
different
his games
intensity.
on Monday Night Football. He's
All
6-4
I
on
need
Monday
that
Night
man to do
Football.
is complete passes. Don't make no mistakes and play within himself. Don't try to be extra. That's all I need him to do.
I've
Stay
been
in the
watching the
offense
Chiefs. I've been
and
watching the
get the
Chiefs.
ball
I
to your
don't.
playmakers.
One of y'all phones
They
are
deep.
cracking. One of y'all phones are cracking. So we're gonna have to take our time one at a time. Everybody mute their mic. Let one person talk.
Now I was just gonna say I've been watching the Chiefs for the last couple of weeks. The games I've seen, the defense don't look as great. I think every team been trying to play well, and struggling a little bit, but they don't look that good on defense. The cornerbacks don't look that good to me. I think she's gonna have a field day with one of them. I really do. They don't look that good from the corner position. I just think they're a little bit overhyped, just a little bit, but they are the Super Bowl defending champions. So I do respect them. It's just I don't think they're going to be as great as people think they are. They get a lot of help from the refs. Some questionable calls, in my opinion. I ain't no referee, but I was watching some games. It looked like they got bailed out at least by three games that they got bailed out of at the end. So they really should be what 2-3 right now, but they're sitting at 5-0. So.
Well, Henry, we don't want if we play, we don't want to play. We want to jump on Kansas City right
They
away.
4-0. They 4-0.
We
My bad.
want to jump on. We want to jump on Kansas City right away, like aggressively, and we don't want to give the lead back. Once you get the lead, don't get it back.
Correct.
You're on the road. You want to go with that killer instinct, similar to what you did Dallas. Whatever you did in Dallas, take that same mindset of what you could do, because nobody thought we could beat Dallas in Dallas. Dallas had one of the most winningest home streaks in the NFL to the Saints when they proved everybody wrong.
They sure did, man.
Why can't we win in Kansas City? We already proved we can win and beat Dallas, a team that almost never lose at home.
That's right. I mean, we can do it. I mean, like we can beat anybody on the road. I really like us better on the road right now. I seem like every time we go home, we we just act like we not a team no more. And I can't believe that, because we used to be one of the more feared franchises for teams to go to. Like people would hate to come to the Dome because they knew one thing: it was gonna be hard to get a damn W out of it.
Especially if we got the lead.
So I don't. Maybe we gotta improve on the home field, but on the road, I do say this about the Saints. The Saints
How many
have been
losses we
handling
lost at home this year, EJ? How many losses we lost at home this year?
We lost one.
All right, I rest my case. I don't want to hear nothing about the past. You're 1-1 at home, so you got an opportunity to change that this year.
Look,
I think he meant like lately. Every he meant like
504. Look,
going back to last year.
I'm gonna tell you this, Dad, because since you think you got me on now, I'm gonna tell you this. Look at last year's schedule, since you won't talk right now. Look at last year's schedule at home. You look at that record.
Last year.
No, look at that record. Look at that damn record right now. You look at that damn record right now, and you tell me that's the same New Orleans Saints you know. Tell me that's the same New Orleans Saints you know.
Y'all Saints fans bringing up last year.
Because it carries over. He's just mentioning that he wants the Saints to play better at home. We want to start winning at home like we used to.
Team carry over.
That's all he's saying.
Now you know what's funny with Dad. Now he'll sit there, he'll say, "Look, Dennis Allen as a Saint, he's got a winning record that carries over." But then you want to talk right now like the win-loss record for the home home field don't matter. It don't carry over no more. We just
It's
talking
all
about
about
this
culture.
season.
Yes, it does. That's why the
Come on
Kansas
now.
City Chiefs are who they are, because it carries over. The Super
Come
Bowl
on now.
champ, it carries over. So that whole mindset, they have it this year. We are playing the defending Super Bowl champ in less than 2 minutes. We better be ready, man.
Well, we
We
won
better.
and one on the we won on 1-1 on the road too, right? So we
I
ain't
hear you.
we ain't dominating nothing on the road yet.
Hold
So
We
up.
I
We
want to
not
hear that
one.
we lost on the road and we won on the road. So
We
don't give
not.
me that
We
don't give me
hold
that
up.
but
crap.
in the since last season, we are one of the
Don't
better
give me
teams
that
on the road.
crap.
We said that. At
Win
home,
the
no.
night,
On the road,
win
yes.
the night, win the night and prove me wrong.
No, but we're
Like I
talking about
said.
how the Saints play. They play better on the road
Like I
since last
said,
year.
tonight, I need the Saints to do a couple of things, y'all. And yeah, y'all know I like to go ahead and do my rant. It's about getting close to that time, y'all, because we about to get ready for prediction time. And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of y'all, we got to get locked in for this damn game, man. I need a Saints dub tonight, man. I need one tonight. This I know I said that this doesn't define the season, but this type of win changes your season. This changes the momentum and the outlook of your season. You get a win in the defending champ's house on the damn road. That changes the perspective in that locker room. That makes you think, you know what? We can do this.
And
We
EJ,
can do
if you
this.
win without your players, if you win this game without all your the players, like your star players, the ones that's not playing tonight, that EJ, that changed a lot. You're right. That changed a lot about this football team, because then
Yes.
you're dead locked 3-2 with the Falcons and the Buccaneers, and then you play the Buccaneers this week. You know how big that's gonna be, y'all.
Yes. That's gonna be huge momentum
At
to
home
carry
against
over.
the Bucks.
That's huge momentum to carry over. So, like I said, the Saints have the possibility to win this damn football game. If you don't believe right now, get your ass on my podcast. Get off right now. Get you a new team. Fill out another application to
Get
another
out the
team.
fan base. Go on, man.
Go
Get on
somewhere
out the
else,
fan base.
because this
I
ain't the
got something
place
to say
for
to all the
you.
naysayers. I got something to say to
Go
all the
ahead, Larry.
naysayers and all the people that ever be getting on. See, this is my message to y'all. If y'all look at the teams that we beat and the teams that we lost to, and look at the teams that we lost to, look at the team like Atlanta. We had Atlanta, but Atlanta had went up there and beat who? Tampa Bay. Atlanta just went beat Tampa Bay. We
That's
had
right.
Atlanta up until that penalty. We got a damn good football team. It's just been shit been happening on the field that's been costing us. We clean the
Yep.
That's right.
mistakes up. We got a 4-0 team. But people
Yep.
don't realize that though.
Easily, Larry.
They keep
Easily.
nitpicking and looking at dumb shit and trying to make a big old case about nothing when they're not looking
Mm-hmm.
at the whole big picture. A lot of games we lost, we was in them until the end.
That's right.
It came down to the end of the game. And them
That's right.
teams went
But
and lost the teams.
Larry, I can sit here and say that this year's 2-2 team is far more better than the last year's 4-2 team. Last
It
year we
is.
was not this good in the first 4 games.
It is.
It's
No,
not. It's
absolutely
night and
not.
day. It's
Nah,
night and day,
absolutely
man.
not.
It's night
No.
and day. It's night and day,
It's just
man.
been penalties. Penalties at the wrong time been killing us.
Completely
Penalties,
different.
giving up big plays at the wrong time been killing us.
I'm gonna
Yep.
tell y'all
Mhm.
this,
We gotta
man.
lock
Look,
in.
the offense has a great opportunity right now. Like I said, the all that Chiefs defense is overrated. All they have to me is Chris Jones on that damn defense. If you can scheme against Chris
That's why I
Jones,
said what I
you'll
said
be
earlier. Yeah.
you will be fine. You will be
That's
fine,
all
New
they
Orleans
got.
Saints offense. Defensively, I will take my damn defense against anyone in this league. I'm not sitting there shitting on no damn Patrick Mahomes, because I think Patrick Mahomes is one of the greats in this league. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. I believe in my defense, and I believe we can go head to head against anybody.
And he
It's
can be
all
beat. Patrick
about
Mahomes can be beaten now. He can be beaten.
You got to
yes.
look at every team that has beaten P. Holmes. What did they do? They instantly had they front four say, y'all better get pressure on that boy early. Y'all better get pressure or we're going to have a problem with him all game.
Man, put
It's
your lineman
all
against him
about
if you got to.
it's
If you
all
can't get
about
to him, put your
matchups,
lineman
y'all.
on him.
Bro, pressure don't really do nothing to Mahomes because he's an escape artist. That's what I've been trying to point out this whole time.
Just
You
like
can
Lamar.
pressure him,
He is
but
a sneaky. He's a pure sneaky.
You know how
he not he not like Lamar. I put him more like Breeze in that sense because Breeze wasn't mobile, but Breeze knew how to get away and get to a point where he can deliver that
Throw
ball.
that ball, yeah.
You know how you stop Patrick Mahomes? You got to have a DB room like the New Orleans Saints have. If you can
Hmm.
shut down all his damn receivers,
He
Patrick
can't do
Mahomes is
nothing.
lost.
And
Yeah.
I'm
spy
telling
him,
you.
put a
He gonna
spy
get
on him where he
frustrated.
can't run,
Yeah, he gonna get frustrated because he can't
put
get
a
his
spy on him.
receivers. Yeah.
I'm telling
That's
y'all.
another thing too. If you do
That's why
not
he
put
make
a
You know
spy
what,
mistakes.
EJ? That
on
was the
P
best quote
Holmes,
that you
he
made
will run.
Sunday.
He's very
EJ,
sneaky.
that was the best quote that you made. I think the Saints strength is the Saints defensive backs. Even though Adebo is a liability on certain things, I think the Saints defensive backs is the strength of this football team. And as far as defensive wise, and I think they're even more stronger than our linebackers. I think our quarterbacks are that
Yes.
talented.
Yes.
So what I'm saying, this might be a game, y'all. Well, one of our corners are going to eat today, and I'm talking about eat. It's a
Gonna
possibility
probably be a
that you're
Debo.
gonna test the wrong. Because guess what?
what,
Now
Hold on.
what a
listen.
way.
They
I'm about to bring y'all. I'm gonna make this one quote, and I'm gonna want y'all to think about this. Think about this matchup, y'all. Lattimore and Lattimore against Patrick Mahomes. What these two got in common? Sean Payton was trying to draft Patrick Mahomes, but the Kansas City Chiefs jumped ahead of the Saints and stole Patrick Mahomes from the Saints. And the Saints was left with drafting who? Lattimore.
Lattimore.
So Lattimore hears that story all the time about the
He
Saints
does.
really didn't want him. They wanted that quarterback.
Right.
Would it be nice for Lattimore to prove that the Saints made the right choice by not getting Patrick Mahomes and go ahead on and
Motivation.
steal the day today? This would be.
On Monday
I
Night
tell you what,
Football
I don't think
on a
nobody
national
talked about
stage.
that enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
point.
a
I'm
I
gonna
great
point
never heard
something
point.
that
else out to
story.
y'all too.
Hey, look,
I'm gonna point.
man,
That's
look.
a great point.
Can I throw y'all a little monkey wrench right quick?
What's
Go
up?
ahead.
What if we just do the old school method of playing football, man? 3 yards in a cloud of dust. That's how you beat Mahomes. You just don't let him get on the field. You want the time of possession to be on our side. Our
There
side.
you
We want
go.
a 30,
That's
60
true.
minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, but we
That's
but
a,
That's
but
true.
we ain't got the line to do that right now. Our
you.
offensive line is
That's
not
but you
capable of
could
doing
take
that
see
right
that's.
now.
But I'm saying Derek Carr. He not a stupid quarterback. So what I'm saying is you use every running back in your arsenal tonight. I don't care if he never touched the field. You just pound it and pound it and
No,
pound it.
you can't.
If
You,
it's
you,
two,
you,
three, you
you
gotta
can't
trust
pound
him
it.
though.
You can't pound it if they're not opening holes. That's why I say you got to use Kamara in the
Y'all,
receiving game
I hate to cut
against them
y'all off, but
linebackers.
we getting a little close here, and we got to get to prediction time real quickly, y'all. Y'all, it is prediction time. It's Monday Night Football. It's the New Orleans Saints at the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm telling y'all, I got Dad Everett 504 back there in the background. I got Nas with me. I got Oka here. I got Derek Turner. And I got Larry with me. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm EJ 504. I'm gonna start with Oak. Oak, I need two things from you. I
Ooh.
need that final score, and I
Ooh,
need
Lord.
the MVP of this football game.
Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Okay. My final score, 38 Saints, MVP, Alvin Kamara, 3 touchdowns, 1 receiving, 2 rushing touchdowns. And I got the Kansas City Chiefs to have 35. Saints win by 3.
Wow. I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh, Derek, let me hear from you. I need to hear MVP, and I need to hear who wins this football game.
My MVP gonna be Gloopy, the field goal kicker. He gonna kick the game winning field goal.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what
20
I'm
to
talking about.
17. 20 to 17.
I like it. I like it. Larry, I need to hear it. MVP. And who wins this football game?
I think our MVP this game gonna be. I'm gonna have to put it on Alvin Kamara because I think we're gonna use him more in the receiving game than in the passing game, and I see we gonna win 24-21. Groupie gonna kick that field goal like D said.
I like it. I like it. Nice. I need to hear that MVP. And who wins this football game?
Hmm. MVP, I'm gonna give it to Lattimore this game. This is a proven game for him, and this gonna be 27-20.
I like it. I like it a lot. Every 504, I know you back there. Let me hear that MVP and who wins this football
Okay,
game.
I got the Saints. I got Derek Carr the MVP because I just think that so much has been riding on him. I think that the Saints win this game 27-24, and the Saints are getting to field goal range. Groupie will win the field goal. Will hit the winning kick, but I think it's going to be Derek Carr to lead us down to the clutch field goal to Chris Olave and at the get us to the 40-yard line and Groupie.
I like it. I like it. All right, y'all. My prediction here, y'all gonna hate me for this one. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I have not given y'all a loss this year on my record. On any game this season. Today will be a loss for the New Orleans Saints. The Saints will lose 24-20. The Kansas City Chiefs will win this football game in the last seconds. I think the Saints will have a really good game tonight, but it just will not be enough tonight. And I think my MVP tonight will be Honey Badger against Travis Kelce. I think he will have a really great game tonight against Travis Kelce.
We got to hit Kelsey and put some pain on him.
It is his former team. That's a good point
That's
too.
his former teammate he going against.
We
Yeah,
So
got to lay
Honey
the
Badger
wood on
gonna be
Kelsey.
talking.
and he knows that
Huh?
offense. He knows
He
that
knows
offense.
that. He knows Spagnola's whole system. Watch, Honey Badger gonna be telling some secrets. Tell us
That
what you
offense
know,
is
I got.
different because they don't have the same weapons, so you
I
got a
know.
modified offense. It's different.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh,
We're talking about Andy Reid.
Yeah, Andy Reid. And hey, look, don't be surprised if y'all see some trick plays tonight.
mm.
Andy Reid gonna put some tricks out of his bag. You know, he like to do that on Monday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask y'all a question.
What
What's
the
the
hell?
best
EJ
way?
left?
I
I
guess
think
Mm-hmm.
he
so.
might have had some
He must have
connection
dropped.
issues.
Yeah, he's been
Hell,
having
you gonna
connection
leave the
issues the whole time.
podcast? You
I don't think he did it on purpose, Evan.
Well, you got a captain the ship right now, E.
well,
There
go
you
You
go,
ahead,
got a
Pooh.
Larry.
captain
Go
the
ahead,
ship.
Larry. You talking, Larry? Go ahead.
Oh, what I was saying was, what's the best way to wear down a big person? You make them run.
Right.
Chris Jones, the best way to wear him down, you get a moving pocket, make him chase. Then once you see him weighing down, then you can run at him because he ain't gonna have the energy to try to stop that run.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
You
we
got to
did
move
with
that pocket.
Michael Parsons. Just
Yep,
like we did
you
with
got
Parsons in the Cowboys.
make big boy run. Get him breathing
Yeah, this
hard.
this 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 is a game where you could take the crowd noise away, similar to what the Saints did in Dallas. The Saints jumped on Dallas, and I think if the Saints can jump on, because Taysom Hill wasn't no factor against the Cowboys, so we can't say, oh, Taysom was a part of the game. He was a reason why we don't have Taysom in this game and
That's
we
correct.
can't win. That
That's
game,
correct.
Taysom wasn't. I don't think he had a play. A couple of plays, what about 4 or 3 plays in that game?
He
So what
had
I'm
He,
three.
he
saying,
I
He
think he
had
went
three.
out.
yeah,
Yeah, he
but
went
it
out.
wasn't
Yeah.
nothing. It wasn't one of them Taysom games, okay? So what I'm saying is, it was a Derek Carr game. It was a game where Derek Carr was sitting back there gunslinging, and it was an Alvin Kamara. It was more Alvin and Derek Carr
Car.
really splashing this team. So I would like to see that more tonight. The Saints jump on them and just go ahead with no fear, because nobody's picking the Saints to win this game. Nobody's caring about the Saints tonight.
Kubiak.
Dan
Let him
Orlovsky picked him.
loose.
Dan
Let him
Orlovsky picked him, and
not
the lady Mina
not
picked him.
let him cuckoo go loose.
Ryan Clark didn't pick him, but Dan Orlovsky did.
Dan
I'm
Orlovsky did. Wow,
I'm
that's
I'm
unbelievable.
just gonna point it out. Yeah, and Mina
Okay.
picked him, whatever her name is. But Ryan Clark didn't pick him.
Oh well, Mina Combs. Let me tell you something. No disrespect, but Mina Combs do not pick nothing with the Saints. She's from
She
New
picked him
York.
today.
No,
She picked him
but
today.
I said I'm shocked
I
because
know
she
she picked him.
always go against us to the point where I be cussing her ass out.
I know,
The
but she
only
picked
one
him
I
today.
like is that girl.
Her and
I like
Dan picked him.
the girl I like is our New Orleans Saints girl who used to be with NFL Network. She
Man,
always see, yeah, that's my girl. She's always picking for the
She
Saints.
was
You know what
with
I'm saying?
Skip and Shannon
where
Sharp.
is Stan Verrett, man? That dude always picked the Saints.
And
I
shout out
like
to
him.
Stan Verrett. Stanford is another brother that's always, down with his
He down with the
hometown
Saints.
team. But I think this is big for the Saints, y'all. Us to stay in that 3-man race with the Falcons. This really not going to hurt us if we lose, like DJ talking, because this is an AFC game. This is not the end of the season if we lose this game. So Saints fans, please do not go into the panic button if we wind up losing this game. But I do want you to know this is a winnable football game if the Saints jump on this football team and they go out with what do you got to lose? It's you against the world, New Orleans Saints. You are against the world. And shout out to the Pelicans. The Pelicans are playing preseason tonight. I have to mention the Pelicans. They're playing tonight. I think they're playing the Orlando Magic.
No, they won already.
Game.
They
won.
won.
They won already.
106, 104.
All right, good. Did you watch it?
I didn't get to watch it, but I followed it through the app. But they won.
Okay, all right. Well, good. Well, that's good reporting. The fact that the Pelicans did win, so maybe the Pelicans will give the Saints some good luck here on a Monday night. I want y'all to know, Saints fans, that I'm really starting to see a lot of positive Saints fans. It's not like last year. We get some of them, some negative people who don't. I'm just talking about as far as this podcast. We've been having a really, really good group of people who really talking football and not just saying car trash. Just break down the game. That's what we want to hear. Get over your emotions.
The quarterback. Let's go.
Right. And let me tell you something. I did see the Cleveland Browns and the Watson. We're gonna have to play Watson and them. And I saw Jameis Winston go in there and take over. That's a game I think we should win. Okay.
That's gonna be a good game, by the way. That's gonna be a really good game.
I don't think that's gonna be a good game, but because I think the Saints gonna blow Cleveland out. Cleveland is just a bad football team. I mean, they're not blocking for each quarterback.
Oh, you talking about the Cleveland game? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns. That's what I'm talking about.
But, I'm not underestimating them. We can't sleep on them. We got to come out.
They're the ones. The bad football teams are the ones that are gonna creep on the Saints. So you know what? Unless the Saints did what they did against the Carolina Panthers, don't take them lightly and just stump them in the mud hole. I just think that this is a different team, y'all. I think this is a different team. We just got to learn how to win consistently.
Saints just got the ball. It's first quarter.
Okay, well, let me go ahead on, y'all. I'm going to pull it to the side right now, and we about to, I want everybody, first of all, everybody, we need all y'all to say who that. We're going to, because 1, 2, 3, who that?
Who that?
Who that? Let's go. Who that?
Catch y'all after the game.
Yes, sir.
If EJ doesn't go on, we're going to go on, we'll be on Instagram.